every opportunity. Antetokounmpo, those long strides. Stripped of the ball. Out of bounds. Off of Milwaukee.
The Nets picked Giannis up early off that possession. That's exactly what you got to do to try and slow him down a little bit when he's in the open court.
Giannis Antetokounmpo came in 39 points away from tying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the all-time career scoring in Bucks history. He's 2 points away. Dragic, lob it up. Claxton. Tough catch. Kick. Curry. Connaughton closes it defensively. Curry gives it up to the corner. Johnson, a jumper, no. Nets are down by 2. We are under 9 minutes to play. Antetokounmpo. The jump shot. Rims out. A 3-ball. Off the mark. Johnson rushes ahead. Johnson makes his move. Hard cut. Finger roll. Off the mark. Out of bounds off of Hill. And another spill for Antetokounmpo. He's been on the floor quite a bit. Kevin Durant is going to check in. Take off the warm-up at the 8:38 mark. KD has got 13 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds tonight. Dragic. Goes long for Claxton, 12 to shoot. Durant to Claxton. Spin. Layup doesn't go.
That's what he needs more of. He gets that strength. He can start doing that little stop, gather, and finish. That's very, very difficult.
Back in by Holiday. Curry there defensively. Got him. Holiday to the offhand. Largest lead of the night for Milwaukee. 4. The Nets have missed their last 5 shots.
Gotta get some ball.
Cutter. Dragic keeps it alive. Over Antetokounmpo. Overcooked it.
You like it? Yeah, put it down.
Nets have gone cold. 6 straight misses.
I'm pleased you're not.
Durant guarding Antetokounmpo.
No.
Blocked by Durant. Antetokounmpo sticks with it. And a traveler.
Of course, how could it be a man?
Getting hit in the back of the head. That play is meant to
You can't use that.
That is 18 turnovers for the Milwaukee Bucks tonight.
How about this one?
Watch this. Off the follow-through by Giannis, the elbow comes down on the back of Durant's head. Incidental, but
And Durant never touched it. That's why it was a travel. Giannis caught his own shot.
Get off.
High screen. Drummond is in. Give it up to him. Open man. Curry. Chance it. Big time three. Seth Curry.
And you see that in that moment. Run a high pick and roll. Get into the bag. Space the floor. Sometimes there's time for one-on-ones, and sometimes there's time for a ton of ball movement. Good quality shots that allow you to get back and set your defense.
96-95. Shake, fake from Holiday. Pirouette. Kick. Connaughton. Air ball. Rebound Durant.
I know. You want my best friend, but at the same time, you can be a bully a little bit.
Drive. Dish. Dragic. Off the rim. Would have given the Nets the lead. Under 7 minutes to go.
We're good.
Holiday sizing up Dragic. And he's fouled on the pass.
Okay.
We got a timeout. 6:46 to play. We're in the fourth quarter. A 1-point game in Brooklyn.
Discussion drop.
Stars are out for the NBA Diamond
Possession.
You got that
According to
right,
the
so-
officials, Mike Budenholzer is irate out near midcourt.
Come on. You did good. Let's go take it back, man.
I think you're trying to say they had possession. You're saying he dribbled it, so they had possession, so they should have got a big shot clock. Head coach Bud, you're absolutely incorrect.
Okay, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
You want to tell him, Richard? I know you wanted to talk to a couple of people.
We'll save that
All
one.
good in the hood.
Irving using the Drummond screen. Holiday sticks with him. Cross. Irving.
And didn't I just say it's all
It's a
good?
kick
Don't
ball.
worry about it.
Bucks wanted a travel.
Nobody's
Reset the
running.
shot clock to 14. Middleton will check in and replace Grayson
Oh,
Allen.
geez, Louise, why is this happening? Are you going to throw mine with over? Are you going to? I'm watching you with the good eye.
Irving, the trigger man.
hit both of them away.
Gets it in for Durant. Defended by
Yeah, you
Matthews.
love to hit
Off
that
the
over
double.
there every day.
Drummond, extra feed. Brown.
Well,
Get a shot off against
I don't
Lopez.
know.
Hard cut. Curry, the floater
Well,
goes.
you might
Ball
have.
movement. Man movement.
Did you do
Lead
good?
for Brooklyn.
Excellent
second there, that's it.
spacing and balance, and we've seen a lot. It's been the quality of shots that the Nets have been
That's
getting
right.
these last few sequences.
Doesn't it? Can't get it stuck together this time. That's the problem.
Holiday against Brown. 8 to shoot. We're past the halfway
You gotta
point.
close it, please.
Nets up by 1.
Don't
Holiday
turn
lets
it
it
over in the rim.
fly.
It's gonna
Off
stay
the
on the
rim.
floor.
Uncontested rebound for
Down in.
Drummond. His 8th.
If you spill on the floor, think before you do
KD.
something. Think before you do it.
He's got Middleton defensively. Is it Durant time? It is on a dish. He's got such great feel as the defense is drawn to him. He makes it happen. Timeout Bucks. 11 assists for Kevin Durant.
Taking advantage of the gravity on the floor. Take a look at this. You got a double team ball movement. Everyone continued to swarm the basketball, and just beautiful job by Seth Curry cutting up the gut. And then this time, Kevin Durant, 2 on him. Who does he find? Bruce Brown.
For March Madness, the Dave single is just a buck in the Wendy's app. Reg.
Lunchtime, baby.
Lunchtime indeed, Rich.
Get a hot and juicy Dave single for just a buck in the app. Choose Wise. Choose Wendy's. Pikes Peak. Zebulon
Okay,
Pike,
so start taking them out.
who never made it to the top.
Oh, crap.
Of course, known as Sedan from our
Man, spin move. Holiday kick. Antetokounmpo thought about the 3. Drummond there defensively. Antetokounmpo drives. Back in. Kicks it outside. Intercepted. Bruce Brown.
Not too bad.
He's going to take it in. And he's fouled.
Oh,
Middleton comes over to tell him that's not what his intention was, but Brown landed very awkwardly, and Middleton is trying to make peace.
With all due respect, Bruce Brown slowed up. Like, I understand that this is. And look, Middleton did what he was supposed to do. He didn't know he was going to go down and foul him high that hard, but you can't slow up at half court. This is a playoff type. This is a playoff type atmosphere. These teams are going to play hard until the very end. Watch this. Now watch. He starts to slow up here. What are you doing? You're slowing up. And now a guy that's hustling ends up fouling you. Is it a flagrant? Yes. But the first mistake was slowing down.
okay. Here, I know I'm the bad guy.
And that is 100% a tough foul. I understand that, but the lesson is here. You sprint to the finish, and he started to speed up. And it's going to be a flagrant 1, I believe so. But, because it's dangerous, and you don't want any player to have to fall that way.
Oh, boy.
That's a tough one.
And Brown knew it right away. He shot a look at Middleton. Middleton reacted to let Brown know that was not intentional.
You see the look of Bruce Brown. I think, though, the track record of Chris Middleton speaks for itself.
Yes.
He is certainly not a dirty player. You see Bruce Brown shaking his hand, his fingers a little bit there.
So we have hit a stoppage here at the 5:05 mark. What initially looked like it was going to be an easy breakaway dunk for Bruce Brown. Middleton caught up to him. I think Bruce didn't even realize he was there. Then when he looked back, said,
Absolutely.
oh boy, I got to kick it to another gear.
Yeah, but when you start slowing up at half court to get your steps, what Chris Middleton did was 100% wrong, but not the hustle back by Chris Middleton. The play and the grab on the arm, yes. It's a valuable lesson, though, to be learned. Finish the play.
John Goebel turned on the crowd mic for a moment. He's communicating with C. Caucus. So Brown goes down on the play.
Upon review, a flagrant foul penalty 2 has been assessed.
And Middleton has been tossed. You disagree, Rich?
That's surprising. I thought it was
Even
gonna be-
Kevin Durant looked confused. Like, watch this in real time. So Chris Middleton sprinted, and look, he pulls up. And then there he goes. He tried. And look, it's because of the fall. It wasn't necessarily the attempt, but it was because of the fall.
Yeah.
And I think that in the sense, because there could have been danger, he could have been injured. I think from that sense, it's the right call. But it's just was that an actual non-basketball play? That seemed kind of like a basketball play.
Well, and a lot of times we see it when it's above the shoulders or around the neck or around the head area. That was still on the arm. And Chris Middleton his momentum was carrying him forward. He wasn't even necessarily looking at the play.
And the interesting part, Bruce Brown took a peek behind him, but he looked the other way. He looked to his left. Middleton was on his right. He had no idea Middleton was there until the second look back, and that's when he had to change his intention.
But I think the two comes from getting pulled down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which again, that is very dangerous.
It's a yank.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous play. From that standpoint, yes. You know, if I'm going to tell my young player, if I'm going to tell like, hey, you can't take anything for granted, especially when you're playing against great teams in these type of intense moments.
Irving, he's a surgeon. The Nets are on an 11-0 run. Holiday at three. Book it. Big answer. 103.99, 4:45 to go.
Big miscommunication between Drummond and Irving, and the Nets have been cooking. They've got great momentum. The last thing you need to happen to allow the Bucks to get their feel back.
Irving has 25. Brown has 21. Curry has 16. Durant has 13. Off the double team. Brown doesn't get the roll. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Drummond. He tracks it down. Curry will try to work himself out of the corner and does. Clear it for Durant with 6 to shoot. Durant has to fire. Oh, Kevin Durant is lethal. The three ball puts the Nets in front by 7. Holiday loses it. Break opportunity. Irving takes a look, floats it up. Durant!
Stay tuned for the remaining few minutes between the Bucks and the Nets. Please subscribe to the channel.